Fight fans, what's up? I'm back. We've had a successful win with Jalen Turner. Now let's keep it going. Turn the page. I want to see you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on the alerts, and stay posted for my upcoming videos. I'm going to dive in and keep bringing this money back. Now let's talk about the co-main event. Volkanovski versus Holloway. Now, we all know how the first few fights played out, and I'm going to do a recap in my opinion and give you guys my prediction for their third match. The first one, Volkanovski had a great game plan. Their second fight is controversial. Personally, I feel Holloway won. You can't drop a guy 2 times and not get dropped once and take an L. That's just uncommon. Now, let's talk about the third fight. Now, this third fight, I see a much more mature, physically able, more cerebral Max Holloway versus a Volkanovski who is pretty comfortable but also making strides of improvement, a more in shape Volkanovski, and we can't deny that. So what does that give us for this third fight? Well, we have to look at the past to predict the future. Now, Volkanovski in the second fight, he continued to circle to his right, away from the power arm of Holloway. And what Holloway did well was he closed that gap. He started coming with lead lefts, and he was able to capitalize and force Volkanovski to engage and was able to drop him twice. But what Holloway did wrong was he gave space after closing the distance. He would pressure, be in prime position, and just for no reason back away and give Volkanovski space to close the distance himself. And that cost Holloway a clear, decisive victory because he did not keep the pressure on Volkanovski. When it comes to both of them sitting down their punches, engaging in close range battle, Holloway consistently was able to become victorious and get the upper hand in those exchanges. But Volkanovski was given the space. He was given the space and he was able to get back to his leg kicks and even get some good takedowns and keep Holloway on his toes. Now for this third fight, I think Holloway knows what he needs to do. I think he's going to use the energy of the crowd and he's going to turn this into a dog fight. And he knows that he has the faster hands. He has the better boxing skills. And another thing I realized with Volkanovski in his more recent fights is instead of, circling to his right, staying moving, he's become more of a north and south fighter. Now, if he comes with that approach versus Holloway, then that's going to turn this into a boxing match. And that's exactly what Holloway wants. So I predict that Holloway will be able to counter Volkanovski's movement to his right with a lead left hook and relentless forward pressure and turn this into a boxing match. And I also believe that the ego of Volkanovski is going to force him into these exchanges, and it could become too little, too late for Volkanovski, who has already been dropped twice by Holloway, whereas the only thing Volkanovski has been able to drop Holloway with is front leg kicks. And I think Holloway knows that he can avoid these leg kicks by forcing the issue. That's why he keeps saying it's going no more than 3. So I predict that Holloway will be able to get up on the scorecards with relentless pressure, forced boxing, and I think Volkanovski will oblige until it becomes too little too late. And that's why I'm going with Holloway for the plus money in this fight. But let's keep in mind that Volkanovski is in great shape this go, okay? If you look at his physique, he's in better physique than he has been over the past few years. So I think that is a telltale sign that this could go into over, despite Holloway's predictions. And we also need to take into consideration that Holloway was a younger man when he fought Volkanovski last, the past few times, and now he just hit his 30s. This is going to be a more physically able, a more cerebral, a more focused Holloway. And I think this is going to play into his ability to become victorious. So my 2 predictions for this fight is this is a tough one. I know. I'm going with Holloway for the plus money, and I also am leaning towards the over. If you like this content, comment, like, subscribe. Keep tuning in. We're going to keep getting this money. Big money sports talk, baby. Let's go.